Good morning, Great Lakes, and welcome to Monday, March 3rd, 2025. And this is Make It Matter Monday. Hey friends, if you'd be so kind to put aside your materials and all stand together for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Way to go, Great Lakes. Grab a seat. When the world says, give up, hope whispers, do it. One more time. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So we launch ourselves full-heartedly into March and the power of resilience. Resilience means bouncing back, to keep going on, to not give up, to believe the possible, to not quit, no matter what. Resilience speaks hope, daringness, faith, encouragement, hard work, and patience. To get up one more time and one more time. Life happens. And well, sometimes comes uninvited, unintended, unexpected into our lives. It may knock us off our feet. We may not believe we can get back up. Yet, resilience takes us by the hand and lifts us up. It reminds us that we can bend and still stand. It whispers, there is another way. Resilience says, don't give up. Don't make excuses. Make improvements. Go for it. So, we are shooting for success. And March is Reading Month. Gotta keep reading. Reading is fundamental. And reading matters. It stimulates our imagination, develops language, and builds memory, proving reading matters. So let's embrace this month of fun-filled reading with style, grace, and determination as we shoot for success. There are so many ways to become a part of it, like reading minutes. Oh yeah, each day, every minute, grab a funtabulous book, or 3 or 4, locate a spectacular, splendiferous location in the tub, under the covers, by the window, in the corner, on a swing, upside down, on a ball. Just have fun with it. Read. In kindergarten, read 15 minutes each day, 75 minutes a week. Our first graders are going to read 20 minutes each day, 120 minutes a week. And second grade, 25 minutes each day, and 125 minutes each week. Our third, fourth, and fifth graders are going to read 30 minutes each day and 150 minutes in a week. When we read, we see, imagine, discover, grow, and can be entertained. But wait, it gets better. There are lovely, amazing prizes if you shoot and score your reading minutes. First week, flying discs. Second week, rockets. All participants, however, get 4 Grand Rapids Gold basketball tickets. And then week 3, squishy basketballs. And lastly, week 4, books, and more books. And don't forget the glow party for just doing it, reading. But wait, Great Lakes, great readers, you can raise money for our school. While you are reading, simply register, get a bingo card, and you're in the raffle. And then ask family and friends to support your reading by donating bucks. Raise $10 and get a keychain. Raise $50 and get a giblet bracelet. Raise $100 and get a magnetic bookmarker and reading light. And raise $250, get a pizza party, a $10 book fair reward, and silly string, a teacher of your choosing. Raise $500 and get a beanbag chair. But that's not all. There's more. As a school, all of us together can shoot for success and win. If we raise $1,000, drop everything and read. If we raise $2,500, it's extra recess. If we raise $5,000, it's a movie and a popcorn party. If we raise $600, there's going to be some grown-ups that got to sleep at the school overnight. So this week, we begin our reading adventure and celebrate with dress-up days for a little more whimsy and fun. This week, Tuesday, is Spots and Stripes Day. Get your spots, get your stripes. Thursday is Holiday Day. Dress up as your favorite holiday, Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And Friday is Black and White Day. Begin this week as we shoot for success with the Battle of Books. Looking forward to the read, shoot, and score of The Wrong Book versus More Than Words. And speaking of more than words, we are about doing, being the 3 R's: respect, responsible, and ready to learn. Here are some resilient, dubious Great Lakers who do hard things every day with determination, style, grace. Kids doing what's right. In young kinder, Samaya and Solvi. In kindergarten with Mrs. Hugadorn, Sophia and Santi. In Mrs. Polinsky's, Finn and Logan. With Mrs. Gorman, Remy and Erzameli. In second grade with Mrs. Janisek, Luna and Carlos. In Mrs. Tucker, Simon and Eliza. With Mrs. Pentecost, Cameron and Crimson. With Mrs. Downing in third grade, Sensei and Macy. With Miss Palazzolo, River and Abram. With Miss Van, Anna and Joshua. In fourth grade with Mrs. Soar, Daisy and Declan. In Miss McCourt's, Royce and Addie. With Mrs. Zemmel, Dominic and Mackay. In fifth grade with Mr. Andrews, Esther and Xavier. With Mrs. Geiper, Jackie and Kenji. And last but not least, with Mr. B, Nicaea and Tony. Keep up the great work. Come on down and collect your prizes in the office with your teacher's permission. Shoot for success with a spark of tenacity and a dash of audacity, large dose of humility, and a fearless spirit of resilience. It looks like that kid who shows up every day and says, I get to. It's that kid who scoffs at hard because we do hard things every day. It is that kid who dares to sound out the letter sounds and reads aloud. It's that kid who overcomes boring as just an excuse. They instead engage and give that extra effort. It's that kid who stares down fractions. It's that kid who invites, includes, and encourages, who keeps on keeping on. May your hearts be kind, your minds fierce, and your spirits brave. Make it matter. Shoot for success.
Destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had hopes. Had to have hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger crusades. Ain't ever wannabes, winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little faded, all tied up